Hey, brain stuff. Kristen here. Our question for the day is, why do dogs tilt their heads? And I gotta warn you, this is one of those questions where the answer is no one knows for sure. But we do have some educated guesses, and they tend to fall into three categories: sight, sound, and psychology. Sight's the easy one. Imagine that you have a snout, so at certain angles it would block certain parts of your vision. We know that pooches can watch human faces and respond appropriately to expressions of emotions like happiness or anger, and research published over the past couple of years has found that dogs systematically look at our entire faces, especially our eyes, to get a handle on our emotions. So it makes sense that a dog would tilt its head to better see your face and therefore determine whether treats are on the way. But not all dogs have long muzzles. If sight were the only factor in head tilting, brachycephalic babies like pugs would never tilt. So let's look at sound. Dogs' hearing tends to be at least twice as sensitive as humans. We hear sound waves that occur in the range of about 20 to 20,000 vibrations per second, or hertz. Dogs, depending on their breed and age, can hear sounds of about 40 to 65,000 hertz, meaning they can detect sounds of much higher pitches from much farther away. Dogs cope with all that audio information partially by moving around their pinny, or those fuzzy, scratchable outer ears. So some canines, especially those with floppy pinny covering the front of their ear openings, may tilt their heads to move their pinny and hone in on the sound you're making. Furthermore, dogs have muscles that let them better process sounds in their middle ears. Those muscles just happen to be governed by the parts of the brainstem called the nucleus ambiguus. Yeah, it's called the nucleus ambiguus, which just happens to also govern our facial expressions, gaze, vocalizations, and head movements. This could mean that dogs reflexively tilt their heads sort of as a byproduct of trying to concentrate on a sound. Or, as Stephen R. Lindsay says in his Handbook of Applied Dog Behavior and Training, that brainstem connection could encourage head tilting as a form of communication, meaning that when Buddy tilts his head, he's trying to say that he's paying attention to me. He sees me. He really sees me. But as with all studies into animal behavior, the psychology factor is the most difficult to figure out. Some researchers suggest that dogs tilt their heads so often because they know we find it stinking adorable, and specifically because we respond with praise or other positive feedback when they tilt. Studies have shown that dogs use social cues with humans that they don't use with each other, like direct eye contact, to elicit positive responses. And maybe all that head tilting is just